Welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. The San Diego region has unexpectedly taken a leadership role to become a national model for dealing with the challenge of climate change preparedness. Dr. Emily Young, Senior Director of the San Diego Foundation's Environment Program, is here to explain. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's start off and talk about what the San Diego Foundation is all about.
The San Diego Foundation is our region's charitable community foundation, and we're dedicated to building and preserving charitable assets for the San Diego region, and then putting those back in the community to do good, to protect our quality of life.
Okay, so the climate change issue is just one facet of what the foundation does.
Absolutely.
Okay, and tell us about that and how San Diego is involved.
Well, the San Diego Foundation, when we started looking at this issue, we realized that San Diego County, much like other parts of the U.S. Southwest, is facing some of the first and worst impacts of climate change, whether we're talking about dwindling water supplies, or we're looking at increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires, or rising sea levels along our coastlines.
Yeah, by looking at the video, I mean, people see things are changing, but this is obviously also a controversial topic. When you bring up climate change, everybody has an opinion.
Absolutely. We recognize that there's controversy, and that's part of the healthiness of debate. But that almost doesn't matter, because it's really critical that we take action now and work together to deal with this issue in order to protect our clean air and water, protect our public health and well-being of our communities, and the natural lands that make our region so special.
And what are some of the things that you are doing to take action?
The San Diego Foundation is supporting technical assistance to all of our local governments in the region that are working in an unprecedented way together to identify opportunities to reduce harmful emissions as well as to prepare for climate change.
And what are some of those ways?
Well, one example is that, for instance, in the city of Chula Vista, they're looking at ways that they can promote the expansion of cool pavements that actually reflect heat and keep things cooler and reduce our need for energy.
Okay, I understand you also did some studies on Lake Mead. What did you find?
Well, the San Diego Foundation has supported a lot of research to better understand the issue of climate change and what are the potential impacts of in our region. And for instance, looking at our water supply, one of the things that we found is that we may face growing water shortages in the future. Lake Mead has a 50-50 chance of drying up by 2021.
So these are definitely issues that all San Diegans should care about and probably do care about. But in addition, San Diego is a model for, is it across the nation or even worldwide?
Across the country,
yeah.
It's really unprecedented what this region has done, where you have philanthropy, local governments, and businesses working together, and all the cities that have actually taken action on this issue, not just identifying ways to reduce emissions, but also we've got the port and all of its member cities. They're working together to identify ways to reduce the risk from sea level rise. Our Metropolitan Water Authority is working with researchers at Scripps to understand how climate change will affect our water supply. So there's a lot going on.
We want to keep San Diego America's finest city, that's for sure.
The San Diego Foundation completely agrees with you.
And how can we find out more information about you and what you're doing?
You can look at our website at www.sdfoundation.org.
Wonderful. Thank you for so much for coming on, Doctor. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Okay.